Hello, my name is Cole Goodman, and I'm proud to represent this graduating class as the senior class president. Welcome parents, teachers, administrators, friends, and soon-to-be graduates of Woods Cross High School. I would like to recognize Superintendent Reed Newey, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Logan Toon, Director of Secondary Schools Dr. Dan Linford, School Board President John Robison, School Board Member Liz Mumford, Principal Deanne Kapitanov, and Assistant Principals Mike Moss, Todd Hammond, and Jessica Christensen, and School Resource Officer Jim Linton. We will now have the opportunity to hear our student-nominated speech given by Jacob Willis. After Jacob, we will have the pleasure of hearing an original song written and performed by Court Richards.
Today is a big day. It's the day that we, the class of 2020, get to celebrate all of the good memories we have made together and then bittersweetly head on to our own paths on the journey of life. It seems like just yesterday we were a bunch of nervous sophomores working our way through the maze of Woods Cross High. On the first day of school, it took me 15 minutes past the bell to find my first period, after asking for directions, twice. When I finally found it, I discovered that the classroom was under construction, so my class was actually being held in a portable outside. I remember thinking all of the senior football players with facial hair had to be at least 25 years old, and I had no idea where to park my car. I can now proudly announce that as a senior, I can find my classes easily, look about the same age as the football players, and know where to park my car, even though I still got a parking ticket every now and then. Winnie the Pooh said, "How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard?" I think that something could not relate to us more. We are all saying goodbye to the good times we've had and the friends we've made. We are saying goodbye to our sporting and club events and to cheering on our school with pride, especially when we beat Bountiful. We are saying goodbye to the late nights of last-minute homework, to jamming way too many people in the back of someone's car to go to lunch, and to dances that got better each and every time we went. We are saying goodbye to the place we have grown up in, and of course, we are saying goodbye to the spectacular faculty and staff who supported all of us along the way. How lucky we are to have these some things that make saying goodbye so hard. I know nobody thought this was how we were going to say goodbye to high school. This is a difficult and unique time. It is easy to feel discouraged when we are missing out on some of the final steps of high school. However, we cannot let this stop us. Pope John said, "Consult not your fears, but your hopes and your dreams. Think not about your frustrations, but about your unfulfilled potential. Concern yourself not with what you tried and failed in, but with what is still possible for you to do." My fellow friends and students, we cannot let these unusual and hard times frustrate us. We have so much unfulfilled potential waiting for us ahead. We have gotten through so much together, from crazy construction in our sophomore year to battles with hard classes in the ACT in our junior year. And now, as our senior year comes to a close, we face a global pandemic. Therefore, I think it is only fitting that we get through this one last challenge together as a graduating class. Some people think that our class will be remembered as the unlucky class that suffered through a pandemic, but I know that we will actually be remembered as the class that fought through and bounced back from some of the toughest times the world has ever seen. I'm so thankful and consider myself very lucky to have met all of you. We will forever cherish the memories that we have made together. Congratulations, class of 2020, and go Wildcats.
If life must drag us all apart, I won't forget all of the good times, the memories that we all made. I can't seem to get them off my mind. On March 13th we left these halls and didn't know it would be for the last time. So if it's the last time that we part, know that I wasn't ready to say goodbye. And if we could stay forever young, there would be no need for us to cry. But if it's the last time that we part, know that I wasn't ready to say goodbye. One day enough time will have passed, and all of our tears will have dried. We'll all look back and share a laugh, saying those were the best days of my life.
My name is Lara Horrocks, and it was an honor to serve as a senior class officer this year. I want to thank Jacob Willis for his inspiring speech, and also Court Richards for his beautiful song. I now have the privilege to introduce our spectacular student body president, Lauren Geisler.
Hi, I am Lauren Geisler, this year's student body president. This year we picked a school theme of Wild as One. We wanted to focus on celebrating and recognizing each individual and bringing those unique individuals together to become one in spirit and purpose. We didn't realize how perfect a theme it was going to be, nor did we realize that coming together would be more important and at the same time more challenging than ever. Wild as One has come to mean many things. We are wild as one as a student body. This year I have been able to watch all of you accomplish amazing things. Time has turned us from a bunch of nervous teenagers to artists, musicians, athletes, friends, employees, activists, and so much more. While these transitions weren't always easy, at Woods Cross you didn't have to look too far to find support. We were wild as one when we found ourselves at home social distancing. Nevertheless, Wildcats found ways to come together. Through Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, FaceTime, Zoom, and countless other programs, we made the one feel less alone. Despite our circumstances, Wildcats rose above and found ways to support and care for one another. Today we are wild as one as we celebrate these countless hours of hard work and determination. Even though we may be celebrating on our own today, we are also celebrating each one of our classmates and friends. We couldn't have done it without everyone who helped us along the way. The one goes beyond just the student body. The one includes all the people who have been there to support us. We have our whole lives ahead of us, but we should never forget the people that have made us who we are and have helped us have the experiences that have shaped us. Thank you to our families who have raised and loved us through the years. Thank you to our faculty who have kept us safe and been there to listen to each one of our complaints. Thank you to all our teachers who have prepared lesson after lesson and shown so much compassion towards each one of us. And thank you to our friends for all the memories we will never forget and for teaching us what it truly means to be a good friend. You all have helped us through hard times and supported us through good times. You are the people that have helped us all get here today. We couldn't have done it without you. Lastly, I recognize that this may not be the graduation you have always dreamed of. I would encourage you not to hold on to the losses you may feel or let them ruin the last 12 years leading up to today. May these last few months forever remind us that the best moment isn't yet to come, it's the one we're in right now. I hope that we can celebrate each moment we live and each moment we get to spend with one another. To all my fellow Wildcats, congratulations, we did it. Now please enjoy watching our year in review produced by Anna Tippett with original music by the Rockies.
We can know with certainty that we milked it for all it's worth, right?
I remember late Friday nights, holding you under stadium lights, listening to our hometown shout. Now those lights have all gone out. I remember nights in your car, going places but never too far. Funny how in the blink of an eye, all your plans for saying goodbye can change. So I'll see you when I see you again, maybe next summer, but who knows when. And I'll tell you, my friend, these were the best days of our lives. People say this time runs away. Live your life, don't waste a day. But those days dragged on and on. Now those days have come and they've gone. So I'll see you when I see you again, maybe next summer, but who knows when. And I'll tell you, my friend, these were the best days of our lives. Funny how the time is gone, washed away. Makes me wish that we could stay. So I'll see you when I see you. It's never gonna be the same. So I'll see you when I see you. If we could do it all again. So I'll see you when I see you again, maybe next summer, but who knows when. And I'll tell you again. These were the best days of our lives.
My name is Hank Harmson, and I have enjoyed serving as a senior class officer for the class of 2020. Thank you, Lauren, for speaking us today. You mentioned many things that we will remember beyond our graduation day. Also, thank you to Anna for that video. It was fun to relive some of our best memories from our senior year. We will now hear from our senior class president, Cole Goodman.
To the class of 2020, I love you all. Words don't describe all of the feelings I have towards you. I could not have asked for a higher caliber, more creative, resilient, and fun-loving group of people to have as my peers. It hurts my heart that I can't share this experience with you in person in front of everyone who supported us along the way. But you all know that. You have all heard how much sympathy and empathy everyone has for you in this situation. So I don't intend to elaborate any further on something we cannot control. Instead, let's discuss something that we can control: the future. Now, I don't claim to be able to see what the future holds for all of us, but as a class, we have proven to be prepared. When as sophomores we faced a new school, made only more daunting by incessant construction, none of us shied from the challenge. We only endured and got better. As juniors, when we faced down standardized tests and the everyday grind of being a student with no end in sight, we showed more resilience and determination. And then we were seniors, a year that eventually came to an abrupt end, yet we made arguably the biggest impact out of all 3 years. We touched our community with our Spirit Bowl, Sub for Santa, and coordination with the food bank to facilitate the biggest and best charity ventures our school has ever undertaken. Our fans show their enthusiasm with our infamous Wildcat Mafia, the most passionate fans in the land. We enjoyed high school, and in spite of our challenges, we have shown our prowess and qualities necessary to take the next step together. We will be the ones to rebuild the world after this pandemic. We will step in as the next workforce and be the ones leading the charge in medicine, arts, and culture. As a generation, we will face challenges and problems that have never been before seen. But through our struggles, we have only risen. And as a class, we will continue to rise. Thank you all for a wonderful high school experience and for all the memories made. Thank you, class of 2020, for a senior year that none of us will ever forget. Go Cats. Our principal, Mrs. Kapitanov, will now speak to us and present our graduating class. We'd like to thank her for her support and encouragement for this year.
Davis School Board, District Superintendency, Secondary Directors, Woods Cross High Faculty, Class of 2020, family and friends. It is my honor to address the Class of 2020 at this exciting time in your lives. I've been thinking about my own high school graduation and what I wish I had known when I was 18 years old, feeling independent and ready to conquer the world. I could not have predicted then that my best work would be done as part of a team. I now know this: we need each other to succeed. The synergy created with others cannot be produced alone. Last spring, I read a book called Make Your Bed by Admiral William H. McRaven. I highly recommend it. An experience Admiral McRaven had in Navy SEAL basic training illustrates our interdependence. At the beginning of training, the students were assigned to boat crews of 7. 3 sat on each side of a small rubber boat with one leader who helped guide the dinghy. Each day, the crew was given the assignment to get through the surf zone and paddle several miles down the coast. In the winter, the coast off San Diego can pose the challenge of a surf 8 to 10 feet high. Everyone must dig in and paddle with equal effort, with strokes synchronized to the count of the leader. For the boat to get where it is going, everyone must paddle. Admiral McRaven said, if you really want to change the world, find someone to help you paddle. I suggest you ponder who has helped you paddle through your educational career. How have you helped others paddle their boats? During your time in the halls of Woods Cross High School, you fostered connectedness and the ideal that everyone has something to add. I watched you work together in a myriad of ways. You were successful as you produced a win on the field, a piece of music, a class project, Sub for Santa, a lunch activity, or Tarzan. As you begin future endeavors, make it a priority to connect with others. Be the person who volunteers to work on a team to bring an idea to fruition. Solicit input from those around you who have expertise, and don't forget to thank those who have helped you paddle your boat to this point, especially the last 2.5 months, as we were all in uncharted waters. We needed each other to succeed. Class of 2020, it has been a privilege to be your principal this year. While we didn't anticipate ending the year during a worldwide pandemic, it will be an unbelievable story to tell your children and grandchildren one day. Your positivity, adaptability, and resilience have served you well and are an example to others. I, for one, will always remember my first year and your last year at Woods Cross High School. Congratulations and well wishes for a future filled with success. On behalf of the faculty and administration of Woods Cross High School, I am honored to present the Woods Cross High School Class of 2020 to Ms. Liz Mumford and the Davis School Board for graduation.
My name is Isabel Campbell, and I am grateful for the experience I have had to serve as a senior class officer. Thank you, Mrs. Capitana, for everything you do for our school, and especially for the class of 2020. We will now hear from Liz Mumford, member of the Board of Education for Davis School District. Thank you, Mrs. Mumford, for sharing this graduation with us at Woods Cross High School.
Congratulations, Woods Cross graduates and families. My name is Liz Mumford, and I'm proud to be here today as a Wildcat mom and a member of the Davis Board of Education. I'd like to share a few brief remarks and then accept the graduating class. I first want to extend an appreciation to all the teachers, parents, and administrators who've been part of your success. Graduating from high school is the culmination of years of hard work and commitment. I want you to know that you have a collective fan base unlike any graduating class has ever had before. Our entire community is cheering you on. We are proud of your accomplishments and excited for your future. This class of 2020 has unprecedented support. Your personal experience is also unprecedented. I've heard some students say that they won't let COVID-19 define them. That is an awesome attitude to take, but I hope some elements of this experience redefine you. I hope that you'll value personal relationships in a way that you never have before. I hope you recognize the power of technology to be a tool that connects and innovates instead of just consuming your time and energy. I hope you will develop critical thinking skills that allow you to analyze data and use information to distill truth. I hope you recognize your K-12 education as a foundation for a lifetime of learning. Most of all, I hope you see yourself as part of the solution, with potential to restore what has been lost and create new growth. Let's not just get back to normal. With your talents and tenacity, we can get to better than normal. I always like to end my graduation remarks with a quote. This year, Mr. Rogers seemed to have the perfect sentiment. He said, "Often, when you think you're at the end of something, you're really at the beginning of something else." Wildcats, may you find this to be a time of new beginnings. May you exercise the resilience, creativity, and grit to step forward into the future with courage and create your best life. Because you have met all the requirements set forth by the state of Utah and the Davis School District, I accept the graduating class of 2020 as graduates of Woods Cross High School. Congratulations.
Caitlin A. Cox.
Velda Ayen.
Jessica Akins.
Alejandro Alcaraz Chavez.
Timothy Alderson.
Lindsay Allen.
Nathan Anderson.
Emily Anderson.
Mary Anderson.
Mitchell Anderson.
Naya Anderson.
Lily Andreasen.
Brielle Andrews.
Ivan Aparicio.
Ricardo Arbalo Baquera.
Harley Arbuckle.
Romario Arias Vitelli.
Riley Atkinson.
Dylan Obart.
Ariana Ayala.
Skylar Backman.
Annabelle Ballard.
Mary Catherine Ballard.
Hayden Barnes.
Marcus Barton.
Laura Beal.
Faith B.
Emmeline Bell.
Willard Benyon.
Haley Benson.
Ethan Betts.
Sadie Bevan.
Brandon Biesinger.
Paige Bishop.
Christopher Blanchard.
Evan Blanchard.
Carson Bodley.
Justin Bolding.
Nicole Bolts.
Abigail Bott.
Landon Bott.
Eric Bolton.
Madison Bowen.
Zachary Boyden.
Jaden Boyer.
Jonas Boyer.
Caden Bradshaw.
Bridger Brierly.
Kayla Brow.
Chad Brown.
Chaitana Browning.
Emma Browning.
Gracie Browning.
Jackson Burbage.
Michael Burke.
Kirsten Bush.
Molly Butters.
Ellie Call.
Joshua Call.
Olivia Campbell.
Jenny Carpenter.
Grace Chamberlain.
Brian Chandler.
Reed Chase.
Jose Chavez.
Hannah Chester.
Trapper Chip.
Brian Chung.
Emery Clark.
James Clark.
Quincy Clark.
Quentin Clark.
Mia Clement.
Mason Cleverly.
Cassidy Klein.
Jackson Coates.
Thomas Cochran.
Megan Connors.
Hugo Contreras.
Zane Cook.
Paul Carollo.
Naomi Cottom.
Jordan Coulomb.
Davis Freer.
McKinley Cresswell.
Alexander Croft.
William Cummings.
Lauren Cunningham.
Aaliyah Curtis.
John Cushing.
Kang Dow.
Ian Darling.
Ellie Davis.
Jacob Davis.
Joshua Davis.
Pierce Davis.
Hallie Day.
Andrew Deedon.
Jenna Deinert.
Benjamin DeVries.
Alexander Dimmick.
Shayla Dollar.
Alexandra Dorius.
Joseph Drescher.
Rachel Drinkall.
Camilla Deuce.
Julian Dueñas.
Sanford Duncan.
Madison Durant.
Dallin Dutson.
Dallin Dyring.
Matthew Easton.
Abby Ebert.
Planton Edmond.
Madeline Eliason.
Reagan Empey.
Ashlyn Entz.
Jose Enriquez.
Cole Ensign.
Emma Epperson.
Dallin Erickson.
Kevin Esquivel Morales.
Bridget Evans.
Isabella Evans.
Taylor Evans.
Elizabeth Bangu.
Felicia Ferris.
Brighton Thack.
Cheyenne Fenstermaker.
Cicely Ferreira.
Jaden Farron.
Katie Figueroa Lamu.
Emma Fisher.
Jessica Fisher.
Sam Vesey.
Elizabeth Fitzgerald.
Emma Foote.
Isaiah Ford.
Catherine Forth.
Braden Freestone.
Rosario Garcia Ruiz.
Alicia Garner.
Dawson Garner.
Jake Gerard.
Lauren Geisler.
Savannah Gilmore.
Mary Jane Glines.
Hannah Gordon.
Desiree Gorley.
Caden Grapp.
Caleb Green.
Hayden Gregerson.
Kaylee Gridley.
Johan Guadarrama Hernandez.
Carla Guaraneros.
Brennan Hamblin.
Jaron Hamblin.
Melanie Hansen.
Ashlyn Hardcastle.
Christina Harper.
Emma Haslam.
Olivia Hawkins.
Madison Helmig.
Takina Hemos.
Sydney Hendershot.
Eliza Hernandez.
Kendra Heron.
Malaya Heron.
Samuel Hicks.
Amelie Hilbig.
Spencer Hill.
Thomas Hills.
Mackenzie Hilton.
Joshua Hurst.
Joshua Hawk.
Braden Haney.
Stockton Hogan.
Grayson Hogan.
Carson Holgreen.
Samantha Holland.
Trey Holloway Brown.
James Haran.
John Haran.
Alexia Horner.
Jacob Howe.
Lauren Howe.
Brody Howell.
Elizabeth Howie.
Anna Huber.
Baron Hudson.
Caitlin Hughes.
Stephen Hughes.
Jaden Humphrey.
Sam Hunter.
Samuel Hunsinger.
Joseph Ibarra.
Cayman Iangi.
Tavita Itaiao.
Dominic Jaquetta.
Rebecca Jackson.
Taylor Jackson.
Lindsay Jensen.
Kennedy Johnson.
Jonah Johnson.
Avery Jones.
Braxton Jones.
Riley Jones.
Hadley Judd.
Justin Cause.
Jasmine Casteller.
Salote Katoa.
Elizabeth Keddington.
Isaac Keddington.
Heaven Kelsall.
Jonah Hempema.
Dustin Kong.
Ireland Kita.
Daniel King.
David Kinsey.
Chloe Kitiona.
Quaid Nell.
Leah Knighton.
Haley Knowlton.
Quinn Caldewine.
Maximilian Cosin.
Marin Lydron.
Kelly Lang.
Curtis Lang.
Joshua Larson.
Katsumi Laws.
Luigi Lazalde.
Adam Laguerre.
Landon Leishman.
Morgan Leon.
Jace Leoncini.
Benjamin Lewis.
Katie Longmore.
Jorge Lopez.
Marshall Love.
Mackenzie Loveridge.
Bryson Lubeck.
Jordan Lund.
Angualupe Mamada.
Anna Manning.
Helen Markeski.
Adjorker Marley.
Talon Martinez.
Cameron Marks.
JC Maycock.
Alexander McClellan.
Jackson McClellan.
Sydney McConkey.
Preston McDaniel.
Savannah McEwen.
Kennedy McKay.
Shannon McNeil.
Tobin Medina.
Grace Mello.
Vivian Mendez.
Manuel Mendoza.
Haley Michelson.
Brian Millard.
Andrew Miller.
Hannah Miller.
Carson Miller.
Elizabeth Miller.
Violetta Moai.
Manuela Molina.
Jacob Molina Espinoza.
Kaylee Moran.
Amelia Morkel.
Timothy Morley.
Sarah Morrison.
Maha Muhammad.
Kaylee Munoz.
Emily Mira.
Abigail Nelson.
Alyssa Nelson.
Jaron Nelson.
Lily Nicholson.
Megan Nielsen.
Paxton Nielsen.
Hannah Nyman.
Ella Oaks.
Carter Olson.
Samuel Orm.
Natalie Page.
Kason Parkin.
Landon Parkin.
Tessa Parkinson.
Colby Parrish.
Cameron Hall.
Schaefer Paulson.
Paula Payan.
Yoenli Payano.
Brady Pearson.
Ryan Pearson.
Sydney Pearson.
Travis Peck.
Kira Peary.
Arlette Perez.
Madison Perry.
Adam Peters.
Bruin Peters.
Catherine Peterson.
Lydia Peterson.
Savannah Peterson.
Samuel Phillips.
Cam Tu Fung.
Mikael Patones.
William Pledger.
Morgan Ponder.
Elijah Potter.
Benjamin Preston.
Adeline Price.
Randy Poland.
Abby Randall.
Charles Rasban.
Alexandria Rado.
Kylie Reed.
Peyton Reese.
Daniel Reyes.
Paul Reynolds.
Court Richards.
Peter Richards.
Tyler Roberts.
Quentin Robertson.
Miles Robinson.
Jose Rodriguez.
Elizabeth Rohr.
Aiden Rose.
Madeline Rosecrest.
Damon Rossell.
Lena Rucker.
Emerson Rudd.
Ryan Rummins.
Angel Salas.
Sergio Salas Cisneros.
Jose Salvador.
Michael Salvagnini.
Alejandro Sanchez.
Elena Sanchez.
Ivan Sanchez.
Roman Sanoni.
Sophia Salen.
Hannah Schmidt.
Cambry Schooley.
Madison Schultz.
Samsoni Seljestad.
Alicia Sellers.
Rafael Seminario.
John Sharapata.
Jacob Sheridan.
Brindley Short.
Jacob Short.
Allison Simonson.
Jaden Sine.
Isabel Singley.
Catherine Singley.
Jessica Slott.
Elizabeth Smith.
Kaylee Smith.
Matthew Smith.
Trenton Smith.
Daxton Sorensen.
Olivia Sosa.
Elliot Spencer.
Abigail Stanger.
Mystery Stoffer.
James Sterner.
Maximus Stetich.
Jerem Stevens.
Connor Stoddard.
Isaac Stoll.
Samuel Stone.
Alexis Storms.
Aspen Strong.
Logan Strong.
Caden Sudbury.
Olivia Soliato.
Jack Summers.
Aiden Swanson.
Paige Sweeter.
Elizabeth Tafuna.
Cole Tandy.
Elise Taylor.
Ross Taylor.
Erica Tieford.
Veronica Tieford.
Kodiak Ten Bears.
Lacey Ten Bears.
Daxton Thane.
Mary Thomas.
Kennedy Thompson.
Ammon Thompson.
Caleb Tibbetts.
Anna Tippett.
Valerie Trebicka.
Ethan Tufts.
Reagan Europe.
Anale Valladolid.
Jorge Balmaceda.
Nicholas Van Staden.
Tyler Van Wagner.
Emmanuel Vargas Quezar.
Adia Vega.
Alejandro Vega.
Kaylani Velasquez.
Xavier Weiner.
Ashton Walker.
Kristen Wallace.
Joseph Ward.
Jonathan Wardle.
Emily Warner.
Madison Warren.
Camden Watkins.
Braxton Webster.
Carter Weirman.
Samantha Waite.
Megan Welch.
Holly Wells.
Canyon West.
Emily Westergaard.
Colton Wheeler.
Melanie Wheeler.
Wesley Wheeler.
Mary Wheelwright.
Brendan Whipple.
Kate Whipple.
Jackson White.
Cameron Whiting.
Jacob Willis.
Sarah Williams.
Daphne Wilson.
Emma Wilson.
Michael Wilson.
Courtney Wachtasek.
Kai Wood.
Samuel Woodwell.
Seth Woolston.
Isaac Workman.
Amanda Worthen.
Quinton Wright.
Timothy Wright.
Dallin Young.
Zachary Zackerson.
Reagan Zitting.
Natalia Zuniga.
Isabel Campbell.
Hank Harmson.
Laura Horrocks.
Cole Goodman.
Please stand as the Woods Cross High School's fight song is sung by the graduating class of 2020. We invite all alumni watching to sing the fight song with us.
This concludes our commencement exercises. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels.